Happy birthday, Arbonne! Woo woo! I am making my rosé champagne fizz. I hope this doesn't overflow while I'm going live. And I'm not going to fill it up all the way because the champagne glass is a little bit smaller than a normal glass. Oh no, guys. We'll see how this goes. I'm so excited though. It's Arbonne's 40th birthday. It's also my 33rd birthday. Arbonne and I share a birthday, and when I realized that my first year into Arbonne, I found it no coincidence because, I mean, come on. I love Arbonne so much. And I am so excited because, all right, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, you guys, because things are getting real fizzy. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get a napkin. Oh no. Let's see what happens. Hi, Dawn. Happy Tuesday. I am super excited. Happy birthday, thank you. And happy birthday, Arbonne, yay. I just made the rosé champagne fizz stick. This is a limited edition for our anniversary, for our birthday. And it's really delicious. You know, it's more, if you're a fizz stick lover, my favorite's pomegranate. And if you've had any of the fizz sticks, it's a little bit more like florally and lighter than like a pomegranate. It's not berry tasting, even though the color looks like berry. But anyways, so Arbonne, I will do a toast once this fizz calms down. But Arbonne was started 40 years ago by our founder, Petter Mork. He was this incredible Norwegian man who went to Switzerland and formulated a skincare line that was different than the rest, that was pure and safe and botanically based and vegan and gluten-free and all these amazing safe things before it was a trend or cool to do so. And I just love that that's been our heritage from day one. And Arbonne just announced today that we are now a certified B Corporation. And this is so incredible because we are among only 3,500 companies in 71 countries, basically, where we are one of the few companies who can now say that we're a certified B Corp, which means that we're balancing our priority with profits and the planet. So we abide by certain stricter transparency regulations and environmental regulations, so that we are on the up and up for our customers, for our clients, for our consultants, for anyone who's a part of this community, anyone who's using these products, to just have one extra layer of certification so that people really know what they're getting when they get Arbonne. Because you'll see so many companies out there, you guys, these days who say that they're all natural or all these different things. There are so many buzzwords now. And this is what's so amazing about Arbonne, is that we've been around for 40 years. We were ahead of the curve, you guys, with this trend. This is clearly in demand. Health and wellness is in demand, right? People want to know not only what's going in their skin, because it's your largest organ, but also that it's going to be good for the planet. And so here's the cool thing, you guys. Not only are we now a certified B Corporation, but Arbonne has just launched a TerraCycle program where certain products of ours that may not be recyclable through normal means, through your recycle bin in your home and in your community, you can actually send the pieces of the products that aren't recyclable through normal conventional means back to Arbonne with a prepaid postage in your Arbonne box, and they will take care of it through TerraCycle. And I just think it's so amazing because I've been reading more about this climate crisis and the things that are happening in our world, you guys, and it's real. The world, the temperature of our earth is different than it was years ago. And if we don't start acting now, we will be leaving a different world for our children than what we grew up with, and it won't be good. We'll see more and more natural disasters. And so I love that Arbonne is on the forefront of this to not only create safe, pure products that show results for people, but that we want to be good to ourselves, our communities, and our planet. And that's what Arbonne was all about. Petter wanted to create a place where people could flourish, and he truly is doing that. So, Arbonne, we'll do a quick stir, make sure it's nice and mixed up. cheers to 40 years and beyond. This is just the beginning. I've been doing Arbonne for 8 years, and I am the most on fire that I've ever been. And this is a true testament to what this community can provide so many people. When I first started 8 years ago, it provided me hope. But the hope that I have now for my future and so many others' futures is tenfold. And it only continues to compound every single year because Arbonne only continues to get better every single year, and it helps me and others flourish too. So cheers. I love this fizz stick. Also, sidebar, I'm very surprised at how much I like this. So I definitely still think pomegranate's my number one. But I've only had this since I got the box like a week ago. So that tells you how much I love this. I'm really addicted to them. So, oh my gosh, one more sip, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I wanted to share with you guys, I know I just kind of shared about our heritage and our vision and what Arbonne's all about. And if this is your first time learning about it or your 10th time and you're just like, really, what makes Arbonne stand out? Well, besides all the things that I just shared with you, I love that our formulation, we have all of these specific certifications so that you know as a consumer what you're getting and what you're not getting in the product. So the fact that we are vegan certified, the fact that we are gluten-free certified, the fact that we've always been botanically based, plant-based, the fact that we don't have any mineral oil, that we don't have animal byproducts or formaldehyde donating preservatives. Unfortunately, we have to say that because companies have this stuff in their products, you guys. And I'm not talking about like just cosmetics, or we hear about like cruelty-free or vegan cosmetics these days. You guys, I'm talking about your baby lines. I'm talking about your hand soap, your shampoo, your body wash. If you're a minimalist, you're probably still using these things, your deodorant, right? And so I love that we have not had to change our standards with the times, that we've always had this research and development. I mean, our heritage is Switzerland. We abide by European standards, and we've been that way since day one. So there's actually over 1,400 ingredients that are banned in Europe. And here in the US, only like 11 to 14 are banned for your everyday personal care products. Okay, so anything from, like I said, your baby line to your face wash, your shampoo, your makeup, your protein powder, your tea, all these things. The FDA doesn't have to regulate what's going on in your skin. Okay, but our skin's our largest organ, and it's going in our bloodstream. So you guys, if you're seeing these chemical dyes and perfumes in these big box stores, like if you're buying a hand soap that is like, I saw one at a friend's house that was called Vampire Blood, right? And it was like, clearly there's all these different things that make it look like that. It was around the Halloween time, obviously, and make it smell a certain way, right? I mean, it smelled good even though it was Vampire Blood. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean, right? Like there's all these like unique scents that you can buy, like pumpkin spice and all this stuff. And when you look at the ingredients in the back, it's really scary because unfortunately they're having to add artificial dyes and perfumes and fragrances to cover up the animal byproducts that may be in these in the ingredients. And so if you've ever heard of a rendering plant or rendering facility, I want to make sure that you understand this, friends, because this is vital information for us as consumers to know. You do not have to be slathering this on your skin and on your family's skin every single day. But companies will buy this like filler from animal byproducts. So they take euthanized pets, roadkill, placenta, old meat from the butcher shop, and they boil them in these vats in these rendering facilities, and then the foam that rises to the top, these companies will buy it and put it as fillers in their products. Like all the products I just listed, you guys. There have been baby lines who've had to reformulate because of asbestos, because of formaldehyde donating preservatives, because of cancer-causing ingredients like parabens. And I don't want to scare you, and I don't have to scare you guys, because you know you have another option now. You know that there is a safer option out there. And when I learned these things, especially the animal byproducts, this was before I had kids. And so I was just like, okay, well, I would like kids someday, and I want to know I'm using something safe, but I also want to just be not slathering that crap on my skin. So instead of having to research every single product out there that I was driving to the store and buying off the shelves, I was like, okay, this store is online. They abide by European standards, and I know I can trust them, and I'm not slathering that stuff on my skin then. I'm just going to slowly shift where I'm buying my products and switch to the Arbonne store online. That's what I did, you guys. So I just slowly replaced things from my home with Arbonne's everyday products. And what I love is that we are using products like this every single day, you guys. So we're not asking you to spend a different amount of money from your budget than you're already spending. You're already buying these consumable products, because when you run out of your hand soap, you inevitably will buy more, right? But once again, you guys, double check the $4 hand soap that you're buying, because only 80 cents to the dollar of every single product for traditional retail products is going to the middlemen. It's not going to the quality of the product. So only 20 cents to the dollar then is going to maybe better ingredients or the research and development or whatever it is. And so, because to get that product in your hands, everyone needs a piece of the pie. The commercial, the millions of dollars that they spend on the storefronts, on the commercials, the models who are the spokespeople for it. So you don't see any of that with Arbonne, right? Because all you see are people like me who use and love the products, who you know. So right away, hopefully you can trust your friend who's been using and loving this and who's done the research versus that celebrity who's just getting paid millions and who's probably not even using Neutrogena, let's be honest, right? And we see all these discount codes. We see people, like Kardashians, enter this promo code, Kim20, and you'll get 20% off of whatever it is, right? And people flock to that. But do we really know and trust that? So here's the difference, you guys. All we're doing is offering a promo code for something that we use and love and trust and we've done the research for. It's the way that everyone shops these days. And network marketing, when I first learned about this, it had a bad rap and still does. There are so many stigmas that I had and issues that I had around it, and I realized I just didn't have enough information. I hadn't done the research. And once I learned that it was just a different way to shop, that I was shopping on Amazon anyways, I could just shop the Arbonne store online, and then I could refer friends to it and get paid to do that. That made a whole lot of sense to me, because I'm already referring people to a good restaurant. I'm telling them where I got my cute scarf from if they ask me. I'm telling them where I found a good book, whatever it may be. But when my friend goes to that bookstore and buys that book and takes it home and reads it and loves it, I don't get a thank you check from the bookstore, do I? That's the difference of network marketing, you guys. And so not only have I been using these products for 8 years, the skincare, the makeup, the nutrition, everything, I have been so blown away by the results. I love that we have a 45-day money-back guarantee, so you really aren't risking anything. If you feel like the company's heritage, our values, our integrity, our formulation, if any of that resonates with you, you owe it to yourself to give this a shot, because with a 45-day money-back guarantee, you could use up an entire bag of protein and still return it if you didn't see the results or enjoy it. But guess what, guys? The only thing that I've ever normally returned for people or exchanged is typically the makeup, because people just want to make sure they get the right color for their face, right? Because the products sell themselves, and that's when I knew that I could do something like this, when I could just share from my heart a safer option for people that could truly serve and benefit them, and that wasn't me pitching or selling them. That was me truly sharing the things that I learned, the things that I love, the fact that my acne has been at bay now for 8 years, because years before that I was using using Proactive for 8 years straight and always had issues with my skin. The fact that after doing our healthy living program, I finally felt way less bloated and realized that I was probably chronically bloated all the time, that my skin was probably always breaking out because of the dairy and the things that I learned about my body. I helped figure out what was going on in my gut. So all these things I've learned about myself. And it sounds simple, you're just changing the things that you shop, but here's the thing, Arbonne is about inside-out health. We want you to be good to yourself. We want you to have inside-out health, mind, body, and skin. And this truly is an all-encompassing brand. So maybe you do just start out with the baby line. Maybe you do just start out with the mascara or the skincare or the protein or the fizz sticks. That's a really great place to start. But whatever it looks like for you, whatever tugs on your heart, friends, I recommend that you investigate this further, because it is well worth your time to associate yourself with a community and a brand that is so on the up and up, that has so much integrity, has such high quality and standards, and that has a community of people who love and support one another and want people to flourish. You are not going to see competition in this company. You are not going to see people bad-mouthing each other or people putting each other down so that they can go up. We rise together. We rise by lifting others, and we truly all flourish together. And the last thing that I'll leave you with is that is the number one thing that I love about Arbonne. The reason that I'm here for 8 years and for the rest of my life is because of this community. The personal growth, the uplifting accountability, and the fact that I've been able to flourish into a version of myself that I could never imagine possible 8 years ago, that is priceless. And I know that I'll be driving around a free-wet Mercedes thanks to Arbonne. I know that a lot of my friends who've locked arms with me will be doing the same. I know that we will be on the beach in Maui every year and earning the trips and all the things, but the stuff is not why most of us started Arbonne. That is just a perk. The community and this sense of loving an uplifting tribe is what a lot of us are drawn towards. The fact that it's not just about our physical health, but our mental health and emotional health, and what's going on, not just in our body, in our physical bodies, but in our minds too, in our hearts. So cheers, Arbonne, to an incredible birthday. 40 years. I know this is just the beginning. And I am so very grateful to share my heart with you guys. I hope that you can take something away from this. And if nothing else, please just know this, you guys. Whether Arbonne is for you or not, whether what we do is for you or not, I bet that at least some of the products are for you. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And honestly, friends, wherever you're at in your life, you have been made ready. If there is something tugging on your heart, if there has been a void, a hole, something that you've been desiring but you're not sure, Arbonne doesn't have to be your dream job, but this can be the vehicle that funds your dreams. Okay? This can be what gets you from point A to point B of whatever it is in life that you desire, because you are fully capable of stepping in to your courageous self and making an impact in this world that you maybe never anticipated doing, maybe never imagined, and know that you will be welcomed with open arms in this community if you choose to do so. So whoever invited you to check out this call, I recommend that you start dabbling in the products, or check out another video below in this group on our business opportunity or our healthy living program. We'll help you figure out the next step that's best for you wherever you're at, and we're so grateful to have you as a part of this community. So happy birthday, Arbonne. Cheers, and to another incredible year and beyond of flourishing. Love you guys.